This House believes that the presidential abolition granted to Tom Lembong undermines the integrity of Indonesia's judicial system. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so today I stand here as the opening opposition, and of course, I strongly disagree with this motion, and I also believe that the presidential abolition granted to Tom Lembong does not undermine the integrity of Indonesia's judicial system. This is because of some logic keywords or reasons that we have to consider. So first, let's see the abolition. We know that the abolition is the act of canceling or stopping a criminal legal process currently underway against a person by the head of state, usually the president. So, from that, if we talk about the abolition, it always relates to the power or the right of president, like what have conducted by President Prabowo that have given the abolition to Tom Lembong because this is the right or this is the power of president. Why I strongly disagree with this motion? The first one is let's consider about the prerogative right of presidential. Prerogative right of presidential it is same like the special right of president to decide this abolition. So ladies and gentlemen, Prabowo give this abolition to Tom Lembong it is it doesn't mean undermine the integrity of Indonesia's judicial system, not like that, but this is the prerogative right of presidential, and this is not about the political content or political purpose of President Prabowo, but this is once again I say prerogative right. And talking about prerogative right, it has regulated or it has recognized by the Constitution or we call in Indonesia Undang-Undang Dasar 1945 as on Article 14, Paragraph 2. It is regarding the President grants amnesty and abolition the considerations of the House of Representatives. So, ladies and gentlemen, this abolition has to follow the agreement or consideration with the legislative and the President Prabowo has discussed and has got the agreement with the legislative. And besides, the facts show that the Prabowo give this abolition to Tom Lembong, it is because of the fact that Tom Lembong was the ex of Minister of Trade in our country that who has given some contribution to this state, and the fact also show that uh, Tom Lembong doesn't take the personal advantage from his case, but it was like the error policy. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not about undermines the integrity of Indonesian judicial system, but it is about the prerogative right. It is pure about prerogative right of presidential. The second one is let's consider about the abolition itself is a part of a path or effort to achieve the empowerment judicial system. What do I mean? I mean like the purpose of abolition is to achieve the stability of uh, national interests like the reconciliation, unity, or humanity, like Prabowo said before. So this can be path or effort to achieve the empowerment judicial system. I mean, like it can make balancing between law enforcement or empowerment judicial system and achieving the stability of national interests like the reconciliation, and then unity and humanity. And I think this is not first time for Indonesia doing this abolition. So we can learn from the previous abolition that don't undermine don't undermine the integrity of Indonesia's judicial system at all. And the third one is, let's see about the abolition requirements or procedure. I think Tom Lembong has followed or has fulfilled the old requirements or the procedure of abolition. The first one is, let's see, the presidential prerogative. So Lembong has got the agreement, or Prabowo has agreed to give this abolition to Tom Lembong. So this is the requirement of or the procedure of abolition, and Tom Lembong has followed or has fulfilled this one. And the second one is legal process completed, and I think Tom Lembong has completed this procedure, has completed this legal process, like the fact so that he has been sentenced to about 4 years in prison. And I think this is also according to the characteristic of integrity of justice system, like transparency and based on the law. If we talk about transparency, abolition to Tom Lombong, it has recognized or it has known by the public, and based on the law, abolition is recognized by the constitution. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am as the opening opposition. I stand here. I stand here, and I strongly disagree with this motion. Thank you.